My name is Christopher Drake, and on behalf of the Learn Buteyko team, I'd like to extend our very best wishes to you for the coming year. I'd also like to reflect and convey a few thoughts, if I may. Firstly, I'd like to thank you for giving us the privilege of working with you. Secondly, I'd like to congratulate all of our students who have managed to improve their health and well-being with Buteyko's method. As you know, it is not the easiest of things to do and requires discipline, hard work, and the mastering of numerous skills. And as many of you know, there's not a lot of support from within a society that seems to be increasingly unstable, greedy, and misinformed. Thirdly, I'd like to encourage all of our students to further their practice. Some of you have only made modest gains. Others have made very significant progress. Professor Buteyko's method goes way beyond the mere ameliorating of particular symptoms. It is, in fact, transformative at the deepest levels, both physical and mental. A common problem is that from time to time, one comes across various junctures in their practice in which it is difficult to comprehend how the method might enable a seemingly unrelated needed improvement. For example, a person may have learnt the method to reverse their asthma, not realizing that their depression can also be dramatically improved. This is why we have structured our work into basic training, advanced courses, and intermediate courses, and why for some people individual follow-up is critical to get optimal results. Fourthly, I'd like to address some very common feedback in which students tell us that they have enormous difficulties in encouraging others to learn the method, despite their best efforts. On this point, I'd say, don't give up. And I say this for two reasons. Firstly, as every authentic practitioner knows, when you share Buteyko's discovery and rationale, it self-reinforces. In other words, it corrodes resistance around your own practice. The idea that one may lose favor or some benefit from persistently encouraging others to authentically improve their health and well-being is a false concern. My last remark on this point is to be realistic about your ability to convince a person around a matter that is both highly technical and personal. One can avoid a great deal of awkward resistance by simply encouraging family members, friends, and others to have a consultation. Another separate but related point is the following. Human society across the world is presently in an elevated state of change and turbulence, from demographic to economic, geopolitical, and environmental. There are significant and often life-changing dislocations occurring with increasing frequency. This does not augur well for those who have no skills around self-control, self-reliance, and the ability to think clearly. This is perhaps one of the strongest reasons why we all need to understand Buteyko's discovery and to practice his method. And to the degree that we can, influence others to do likewise. At this point, I would like to quote a pertinent remark made by Professor Buteyko over 60 years ago. It is as follows: "The complete victory will come when the whole civilized world realizes the deep breathing principle of greed is the worst of human vices, that it is the source of almost all troubles and the main cause of disease and death for the overwhelming majority of human beings." In closing, I'd like to once again thank you for giving us the privilege of working with you, and to wish you a very peaceful and agreeable 2017.